So today I wanted to talk about a bit about my new monitor Huion Kanvas 191, and it's pen active monitor. I would love to start with some downsides or minuses, put it as you want. Um, so basically, I had the problems of setting it up for working with Illustrator and Photoshop. But with the time it showed and indicated that actually I rather prefer to work in a sketchbook Pro than in Photoshop or Illustrator for fast sketching and illustrations. Um, Build quality for this thing seems kind of good enough, but could be better. There are a bit squeaky noises one in one or other place, but nothing major. Um, in some cases, I run into hardware problems where, well, basically after my computer got restarted or I started my computer without monitor switched on, and then it somehow loses the calibration of the pen and thinks that even though I'm drawing on this monitor, it thinks that I'm drawing on other monitor, so it kind of brings some other problems there. Um, One thing what I realized that I kind of intuitively want to use touch controls, even though it doesn't have any touch sensitivity. Only the pen is active. So basically, you kind of are losing or missing out on that. And then the last thing that is maybe not so important is that colors seem a bit washed out. So, before we start in the good things, I want to explain why exactly I got this monitor and why I'm still super happy with it, even though there have been some problems with it. So, the first thing was for me, I wanted something that is capable of drawing. Like basically, I could draw with a pen that has pressure sensitivity and has quite big screen. So this unit has 19 inches screen. So it's plenty for me for my purposes what I do, because I'm mostly doing some light small sketching for architectural things. And the other reason why I decided to go for this one was uh, basically having fun and giving to my wife once in a while to draw on it. I wasn't quite sure will I find use cases in a professional area for this, but it has indicated that I tend to use now a bit less paper and actually sketch a bit more. So, starting with the benefits, it's quite color accurate, even though the colors are a bit washed out. Once you get hold on it, it actually is quite a fun experience. Um, it's actually as well really fun way somehow conversation starter when you have some friend or maybe client coming over and you want to talk about plan building plan configuration or human flow inside in the building. You can easily just bring up one picture and start sketching immediately on top of it. Hu- uh, Huon provided me with two pens, so it's even more easier because each of us can have pen and draw something else. Of course, the pens are not registering at the same time. What else? What else? Lifespan of device compared to Apple products or some kind of tablets that would provide as well touch sensitivity. This one seemed more reasonable device just because upgradability for my computer doesn't influence monitor. So as I'm going to change my computer in following months, my monitor will still be fresh and usable. Then I don't have any doubts that it will last for me like 3 or 5 years, or maybe even longer. Especially because as as architect that is just making fast sketches and needs to indicate crucial things, I don't really need anything better, and some only regret what I would kind of say I would regret of not going for bigger screen, or for basically something with touch sensitivity in a case that I could activate something with my fingers. And in the end of the day, this is monitor, and I needed additional monitor. So basically, currently I'm using two monitors, and this one is purely on day-to-day basis working as a monitor, and then once in a while I'm using it for drawing. So overall, I would highly recommend this product to anyone that is looking for new capabilities for their work. Wouldn't consider it as a massive upgrade or kind of expect it to pay itself off quite fast, especially for architects, because in our work flow, I don't think it influences it that much. I find it more kind of interesting way of making new collages, or kind of fun way to do something on the side. So that's about it. Thank you.